Hey guys, this is the Bombay chef Varun Inamdar and welcome to Get Curried. Dum ka murg is a very traditional recipe which is a gift to us from the Mughals. It's high on flavor and less on spice. The first thing for this is to create like a spice blend or a spice mix using these unroasted spices. The first thing that I've added to this is some coriander seeds, red chili powder. The next thing that goes in are some cloves, fennel seeds or saunf, followed by turmeric powder, along with whole peppercorns. These are black peppercorns. And finally, some cumin seeds. Let's give this a quick check. While the spice mix is ready, let's move on to the pieces of chicken. This is a whole chicken which is on bone and cut into curry cuts. Well, curry cuts are pieces of chicken, or rather it's a whole chicken which is cut into 12 or 16 pieces. The next step is adding the spice mix, followed by some yogurt. This is fresh yogurt or fresh curd. To this, I'm adding in ginger, garlic and green chili crushed. And finally to this, I'm adding in some salt for taste. Let's give this a nice mix. Well, dum cooking for the uninitiated is divided into two main cooking techniques. The first one is bhunna or roasting and the other one is maturing. Now the maturing here in this case happens in two parts. The first one is marinating the pieces of chicken for a minimum of 4 to 5 hours, and the second stage of maturing is cooking it in a sealed container for over half an hour to 45 minutes. So the next step here is to marinate this for a minimum of 4 hours. The chicken has been marinating and resting in the refrigerator for 4 hours. The next step is moving on to the cooking technique. In a pan or a kadhai, whichever you have at home, I'm taking some oil. Well, this recipe uses a little more oil. Well, you also have the choice of using ghee. The first thing that goes in are some bay leaves. While this is just beginning to crackle, I'll add in the marinated pieces of chicken. And we need to bhuno this or roast this in oil for a minimum of 3 minutes. Well, bhunna or roasting is a technique that requires high flame. So for the next 3 minutes, the flame is going to be high. It's been 3 minutes and the pieces of chicken are well seared. The next step is to add in fried onion paste. Well, fried onions are integral to Mughlai cuisine and are also known as barista or brista. Well, I'm going to lower the flame now, cover this with a lid and seal this with atta. This atta is a dough made with wheat flour and water. I'm going to roll this in a long elongated form like so and cover the lid, or rather seal the lid like how I'm showing you. The idea of sealing the lid is the main technique involved here, which is dum pukt. Dum pukt is a technique of cooking under dum or cooking under steam. So this is the steam that's going to generate with the juices that the chicken is going to release. The other aspect of dum cooking is cooking it from both the sides. So for this, I'm lighting a few pieces of charcoal. Once the coal is well lit, we need to transfer these on top of the lid. We need to cook this on low flame for the next 30 minutes or till the chicken is completely well cooked. Alternately, if you wish not to get so adventurous in the kitchen, the next best step is to cook this in an oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. But just remember to use an oven-friendly pot or apparatus. It's been 30 minutes and the chicken, being a tender meat, would have certainly cooked. Let's turn the flame off and allow this to stay just like that for a further 10 minutes. The dum ka murg is ready and has rested enough. Let's open the seal. We need to cut it open like so. Be extremely careful while lifting the lid and move on to stirring the chicken. One final stir, and the last ingredient are some chilies, and this one is more for flavor and not for pungency or spice. With this, your dum ka murg is ready, and I'm most definite you'll enjoy making this at home. Do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to Get Curried.